Are you worried that your cat might run away and never come back? Imagine this. One day, the door opens and your beloved cat slips out, vanishing into the unknown. The heartbreak and anxiety that follow are all too familiar for many cat owners. But why do cats leave their homes, and what can you do to prevent this? In this video, we'll dive deep into the most common reasons cats run away, the remarkable ways they find their way back, and the steps you can take to keep your feline friends safe and happy. Plus, we'll share real-life stories and expert advice to help you understand your cat's mysterious behavior. One of the most significant reasons cats leave home is stress. Cats are creatures of habit, and even minor changes in their environment can deeply unsettle them. The arrival of a new pet or family member, loud noises from renovations or parties, arguments, or even the presence of a new cat in the neighborhood can all cause a cat to feel threatened or anxious. Cats thrive in calm, predictable environments, and when their world becomes chaotic, their instinct is to seek refuge elsewhere. Yelling at or punishing your cat only increases their stress, making them less likely to feel safe at home. Instead, focus on creating a peaceful, secure environment where your cat can relax and feel protected. Fear is another powerful motivator for cats to run away. Sudden loud noises like thunderstorms, fireworks, or even the roar of a vacuum cleaner can trigger a cat's flight response. Encounters with neighborhood dogs or aggressive animals can also send a cat running for safety. Cats are highly sensitive creatures, and what might seem trivial to us can be traumatic for them. Never intentionally scare your cat. What's amusing to you could be distressing for them. Ensuring your cat feels safe in their home is crucial for their well-being. Cats are natural hunters. This instinct is deeply rooted, and even the most pampered house cat can't resist the urge to chase after moving objects. Sometimes, a cat's love for hunting can take them farther than intended, leading them to unfamiliar places where they might become lost. Young cats, in particular, are more energetic and curious, making them more likely to wander off in pursuit of prey. While you can't eliminate a cat's hunting instinct, you can redirect their energy by providing plenty of playtime and stimulating toys. This helps satisfy their need for adventure and reduces the temptation to roam. If your cat isn't spayed or neutered, the drive to find a mate can be overwhelming. Unneutered males, in particular, are notorious for escaping in search of females in heat, sometimes traveling great distances. Females may also wander far from home when in heat. Spaying or neutering your cat not only prevents unwanted litters, but also significantly reduces their urge to escape and roam, making them safer and more content at home. Curiosity is a defining trait of cats. They love to explore, investigate new sights and smells, and chase after anything that catches their eye. Sometimes, a cat's curiosity leads them into unfamiliar territory, and they may suddenly realize they don't know how to get back home. In urban environments, curious cats can easily get lost in alleys or hidden spaces, and in the process they might become injured or unable to return. If your cat is especially curious, consider using a GPS collar to monitor their movements and keep them safe. It's not uncommon for cats to lead double lives. If your cat disappears at the same time every day and returns as if nothing happened, there's a good chance they're visiting another home nearby. Friendly neighbors might be feeding your cat or even letting them inside. To avoid confusion and ensure your cat's safety, make sure they wear a collar with clear identification so everyone knows they already have a loving family. Although cats are often seen as independent, they crave attention and affection from their humans. If you leave your cat alone for extended periods, or don't provide enough interaction, they may seek companionship elsewhere. Regular playtime, petting, and simply spending time together can strengthen your bond and make your cat feel valued and loved. A neglected cat is more likely to look for affection outside the home. Cats are territorial by nature. Sometimes, they feel the urge to expand their territory beyond the boundaries of your home, especially if there are other cats nearby. This behavior is more common in males, who tend to have larger territories. Neutering your cat can help curb this desire to roam and keep them closer to home. If your cat's basic needs aren't being met, such as access to clean litter, fresh water, food, and a comfortable resting place, they might look for a better environment. A dirty or poorly placed litter box, lack of attention, or being left alone too long can all signal to your cat that they're not welcome. Ensuring your cat's needs are consistently met is essential for their happiness and security. Sometimes, cats end up far from home by accident. They might fall asleep in a vehicle or sneak into a moving truck, only to find themselves in an unfamiliar place when they wake up. Once displaced, it can be very difficult for a cat to find their way back, especially if they're far from familiar scents and landmarks. If you've recently moved, your cat may attempt to return to their old home. Cats are incredibly territorial and may feel insecure in a new environment, prompting them to follow familiar scents and sights back to their previous territory. This can be dangerous, especially if the old home is far away or in a busy area. A sudden change in your cat's behavior, such as wandering away from home, can sometimes indicate illness or physical discomfort. Cats are masters at hiding pain, and when they feel unwell, their instinct is to find a quiet, secluded place to recover, just as they would in the wild. In some cases, older or sick cats may wander off to spend their final moments alone. Regular veterinary checkups and close attention to changes in behavior can help detect health issues early and keep your cat safe. Cats possess a remarkable ability known as the homing instinct, which allows them to navigate back to familiar territory even from great distances. While the exact mechanisms are not fully understood, research suggests that cats use a combination of the Earth's geomagnetic fields and scent cues to find their way home. In a fascinating experiment from 1954, cats were placed in a large maze to see if they could find the exit closest to their home. Most of the cats succeeded, but when magnets were attached to them, their ability to navigate was impaired. This supports the theory that cats use magnetic geolocation as part of their navigation toolkit. Cats also rely on their keen sense of smell, which helps them detect familiar scents and orient themselves. Their excellent spatial memory allows them to create mental maps of their surroundings, making it easier to return to known places. Visual cues, such as landmarks and familiar sounds, including their owner's voice, also play a role in helping cats find their way back. For modern cat owners, GPS collars and microchips are invaluable tools for tracking lost cats and increasing the chances of a safe return. When cats become lost, their first instinct is usually to hide. They seek out small, secure spaces and often remain completely silent, even if they're hungry or injured. This behavior is rooted in self-preservation. By staying quiet and hidden, they avoid attracting predators or other threats. Most lost cats are found very close to where they went missing, often within a few houses or blocks. They may stay hidden until hunger forces them to move, which can take 7 to 14 days. That's why it's essential to conduct thorough searches of your own and your neighbor's properties, especially at night when cats are more likely to emerge. Using a strong flashlight to look for the telltale eyeshine of a cat can be very effective. It's important to note that only a small percentage of lost cats are found at shelters. The majority are recovered through persistent, active searching by their owners. The emotional roller coaster of losing a cat is something many owners know all too well, but hope is never lost, as these real-life stories show. One owner shared how their cat, after moving to a new town 15 miles away, managed to return to their old home after being missing for 10 days. Despite the family's despair, a neighbor's call led to a joyous reunion at their previous address. This story highlights the incredible homing abilities of cats and the importance of keeping your contact information up to date with neighbors and microchip registries. Another story involves Banjo, an indoor cat who escaped and was missing for a month. His owner searched tirelessly, calling out and shaking his favorite toy. Banjo was eventually found hiding under a car, silent and terrified. Once home, he became extremely clingy, following his owner everywhere, a common response after the trauma of being lost. This experience underscores the need for secure windows, doors, and balconies to prevent indoor cats from escaping. Perhaps the most astonishing tale is that of Willow, a cat who was missing for nearly 2 years after escaping during fireworks. Her owner launched a massive search campaign, including billboards, social media, and door-to-door inquiries. Willow was finally found 24 kilometers away and reunited with her family, thanks to her microchip and her owner's relentless determination. While many cats do return home, some choose not to. One commenter shared a bittersweet story about their cat who left and eventually joined another family with children, reflecting the cat's love for kids. Another described rescuing a kitten who later disappeared, leaving a lasting sense of loss. There are many reasons a cat might not return. They may find a new family, become disoriented, fall victim to accidents, or, in rare cases, choose to stay away due to changes in their home environment. The hardest part is often not knowing what happened, which is why prevention and active searching are so important. The best way to keep your cat safe is through prevention. Here are some key steps. Create a calm, secure environment at home. Minimize stress and make your cat feel safe. Provide plenty of stimulation, playtime, and affection to satisfy their curiosity and need for attention. Ensure your cat's basic needs are met. Clean litter, fresh water, food, and comfortable resting places. Use collars with identification tags and consider GPS trackers for outdoor cats. Secure windows, doors, and balconies to prevent accidental escapes, especially for indoor cats. If you move, keep your cat indoors for several weeks and gradually introduce them to the new environment. If your cat goes missing, don't lose hope. Most cats are found close to home, often hiding in silence. Start searching immediately. Look under decks, in sheds, bushes, and other small spaces. Search at night with a flashlight to spot their eyeshine. Notify neighbors. Put up signs, and check local shelters regularly. Social media can also be a powerful tool for spreading the word. Persistence is key. As one owner said, "Unless you find their body, never give up." Many cats return after days, weeks, or even months away. Cats are incredibly smart and sensitive creatures. When they feel loved and needed, they're more likely to stay close to home. Establishing routines, spending quality time together, and providing a safe, enriching environment can make all the difference. As one commenter beautifully put it, when you give a cat a lot of love and let it know it's needed, it will stay with you or very close to you. They are creatures of habit, and unless something unforeseen happens, that cat will most likely stay with you forever. Understanding why cats run away and how they find their way home can help you create a safer, happier environment for your feline friend. Whether it's stress, curiosity, hunting instincts, or simple bad luck, knowing the risks and taking proactive steps can greatly reduce the chances of your cat going missing. If you've ever experienced the heartache of a missing cat or have questions about feline behavior, share your story in the comments below. Your experiences and tips could help others facing the same challenges. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to receive more helpful pet care videos. Share this video with friends and family who love cats. Together, we can help keep our beloved pets safe and happy at home.